Hey, good morning. March 6th, Sunday, 2016. I'm getting better at speaking to the camera, but I'm going to put you on my head in order for you to get a first-person perspective. I'm going to go ahead and make my concoction oatmeal that has peanut butter in it and protein mix in it. But be careful, because I was warned by my plastic surgeon that too much protein in the system can cause kidney problems or kidney failure, because it's filtering out all that protein. But since I have a sore, what you know of, and I'm not going to whine about it, but I'll tell you about my experience with these doctors of what I'm having a problem with as I'm cooking. Anyway, hang on. Apologize for the camera not being stable at this point, but I have no choice, and I don't feel like editing this part out. The editing is not that hard. It's just the time-consuming part of it is converting the file and then exporting the file and then uploading it to the YouTube's website. So that is the part that requires most of the time, and pretty much it's like you're not doing anything. You're just letting the computer, software, and YouTube do its job. So here we go. Oh, by the way, the dishes on the left are clean. Forgot to mention that. So, because my site is monetized, I cannot show any copyright material. So I got to be careful to either duct tape or hide the labels or turn the things around so I won't be any bad standing with YouTube. And I don't want to get in bad standing account issues with YouTube. And not that I'm making any money off of it, it's just the fact that in order to do some features that YouTube provides, you have to be select a monetary option in order to open up the other features that YouTube has, like the thumbnail. If you notice that I'm able to do thumbnails now, and I'm learning. Matter of fact, I'm taking a YouTube course, and at the end I'll receive a letter, a certificate of completion. So good for me. I don't have to go in detail about how to make oatmeal. I think pretty much everybody knows. A third grader can make oatmeal. Whee! I bumped into something. Glad it didn't fall. Whoop, no, sequence of events here. I always put the pot on first and the handle away. Next step is, it's like 7 grams of protein per serving, and the serving is 2 tablespoons. What? I'm not going to measure out tablespoons. I'm going to do like everybody else does. Just grab me a scoop. I gotta go grocery shopping. I got this idea from a bodybuilder. And then I had this protein mix later on after it's done melting the peanut butter. And it comes with a scoop, but I can't grab that scoop down in there, so I use this ladle. And I don't know what the size of that powder is, but that's what I use. That's how much I use, you know. But I'll spare you that to make the video short and sweet. And then I'm gonna make coffee. Everybody knows how to make coffee. I already had a cup already, but there's nothing but a fresh brew. But I just wait until the peanut butter is not burn or anything like that, you know, but just malleable. And oh, by the way, you know, I am not an actor or a news anchorman or anything like that. So, by no means, you know, but I'm getting better with getting comfortable making videos. Whereas my long-time subscribers are actually seeing me grow in the confidence of speaking to a camera. Whereas, you know, if I was face-to-face with you, you know, I will be talking a lot better. Be careful, this is hot, you know, you don't want to cause any problems with your skin. If I just mix this up. And, you know, in this product that I'm using for the protein mix, they say you can mix it with water, milk, you know, or I put it in my coffee sometimes as a mocha. So, but I just got, like I said, you know, got to be careful of how much protein that I take, so that way I won't hurt my kidneys. But I want to work out, but I want all the protein to go towards the sore. Oh yeah, that reminds me about what I want to talk about. I like to keep this thing, the video, as short as possible instead of making 2 videos, you know. But anyway, there's an issue going on to get authorizations, and the way it's supposed to work is that your specialist calls in your primary care physician and gives the codes and the diagnosis and the reason why you need to get more visits. Okay, my wound care center does that. Okay, the plastic surgeon's office, when I call them up, they say, oh no, your primary care physician just goes ahead and submits the request to your your insurance. And then I call and I can't get through. They don't return my calls at my primary care physician. You know, even though that I had sent a fax in 4 weeks ago, and then 3 weeks ago, you know, I saw her face to face, my primary care physician, requesting the visits, and she's like, oh yeah, no problem, I'll get on it, you know, yada yada yada. And then I go to the wound care center, and they said, hey, we faxed and called for more authorizations. I'll let that cool. And but your primary care physician has not returned us calls, or your insurance hasn't authorized the visit. So I called the insurance to make sure that there was any problems or anything like that. But they said your primary care physician hasn't. Send us any request. So I spammed their fax machine, sent out 200 faxes to them. When you do that, they can't use their printer to print out scripts or make copies when the fax machine part of their printer is printing out faxes. So then I get a phone call from my primary care physician. It's a receptionist or nurse or whatever who called. Please stop sending us faxes. And I explained to them why I did it. And I'm like, well, what would you rather receive? A ton of faxes or a grievance from my insurance about you guys dropping the ball of getting this or that? Request authorization, sent in to my insurance. Oh, no, don't do a letter of grievance. So, anyway, and then on top of that, the insurance guy that I spoke to had forwarded an email to a nurse in the insurance department, and she called me up and said, I am going to be your case manager. You should not be going through this problem. Stress will cause you not to heal as good, and you don't need to go through the stress. So whenever you have a problem, just call me up, leave a message and details about the message of what problems that you're going through, and I'll get to the bottom of it. And I'm like, super. So, it's just a matter of communicating with your insurance, but you shouldn't have to when the physicians are at fault, and they all should be on the same page, working as a team to better their clients. But it's sad that you have to go to such extremes of sending faxes, like 200 of them, and threatening them with grievance, and then going to the insurance and going to explain the problems that you're having with the physicians. It's just, but thanks for watching. Visit my website. There's a store there, and Amazon sells some stuff that's there on my website, especially those suppositories that we all use, the Magic Bullet. I called Concepts in Confidence and ordered, and they said, oh, we don't have 100 of them, but we can sell you 20. So I went to my website and ordered the suppositories myself. So, and also some seeds and some plants for to eat, edible wild plants. So, all right. Thank you for watching.